It is the start of a new week, and we are in a New York state of mind. Can I sing that?
No.
Okay. Anyway, as we have every sweet ingredient we need for a classic New York-style cheesecake. Look who's here to whip it up for us on this Mamma Mia Monday. Sous Chef Brett Dudley of Joe's La Roma in Fruitland. How are you, sir?
Hi.
Good, I'm
Thanks
doing
for coming.
good.
We haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a couple months, but I'm back.
So, what are we doing here? What do we got here to do what we're going to do?
So right here we got, cream cheese, eggs, vanilla extract,
Yeah.
some sugar, sour cream, and blackberries for a blackberry cheesecake we're going to be making today.
Ooh.
And that is?
That is a graham cracker crust. It's
Graham
just
cracker
graham crackers,
crust.
butter, and brown sugar.
That I could
Pretty
just
simple.
eat that
Pretty
alone.
simple.
You
Yeah,
already
eat it
did
all
that?
day. Yeah,
I
already
could,
did.
that was like my part. Okay.
There's plenty parts
You got
left
more?
for you to do, Jimmy.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
well, should we go ahead and get started?
Yeah, so first you'd like to add the sour cream to the cream cheese.
Okay.
And give that a mix.
I don't have a spoon. I don't have a spatula.
Just dump it right in.
Oh, this is a
Hands-on
hands-on.
today.
I love it when I get to work.
Hands-on,
today.
hands in.
Hands all over. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Sour cream
Just
in.
incorporate it. Just mix it up together.
Incorporate?
Yep. Just incorporate.
I've
Just
never heard
mix
it put
all
that way.
together.
All right.
Ooh.
I feel like when you're hands-on, it tastes a little better than when you're using actual utensils. You get a little more love, a little more,
Especially when you use
a
the
little
gloves,
more
right?
in there. Yeah, especially when you use them.
Yeah. Let's don't talk about what you get if you don't use the gloves. This is.
And the New York style cheesecake, what makes it? Do you know what makes
It's
it New
just
York?
mainly the crust and the ingredients used. It's pretty simple. Mainly just the crust. It's graham cracker crust, and just how it's made. Just the simple ingredients. It's fresh ingredients.
Is there a
Just put it
real
in
New
there.
York style?
No. I mean, yeah, you can make it however you want. The traditional New York style is just plain. Just sugar, vanilla, cream cheese,
Okay.
and
So it's
sour
not like
cream.
pizza, like there's a Chicago style.
Right. There is, but
There
they're
is?
not as like well known as they
Okay.
are. It's a
All
little
right.
different. The crusts are a little different. The mixtures are a little different. Cook wise a little different, but New York is probably the best you can
It's
probably
the best
get.
one. Okay.
And then you go on, add a little sugar,
Yep.
about a cup. So I want to say a little bit.
Incorporate it again.
And incorporate
Oh,
it.
nice
Yep.
little
Mix it
hand
all up.
exercise there,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
It's
Oh, she
nice and
dropped some.
relaxing. You get there, sit there, and like playing in the sand on the beach like a kid again.
Kind of get
There you
things if you're in a bad mood.
No, yeah. You
Do
get to
some work on your incorporate
relaxing.
some. Yeah. I think you got a great idea going here.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
We probably should talk to Beth Ann Dorman about making this a treatment possibility, right? I
Treatment.
mean, this could work.
Go make a cheesecake with
Oh,
your
yeah.
hands. Just
Yeah,
wear
solve everything.
gloves.
Okay, so
And then next we add in 4 eggs.
4 eggs.
4 eggs. 1.
I am really making a mess over here, Lisa. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
That's
perfectly
That's
fine.
what makes it fun. I'm just amazed at him cracking those eggs.
He just split that one with his bare. He didn't hit anything with it.
Yeah, once you get used to it, you pick up a couple tricks to the trade.
How long have you been cooking? What got you started?
So honestly, what got me started, I don't want to throw nobody under the bus in the family, but no one really could cook, and I always wanted to learn how to cook, so that way I knew what I was doing when I got older. I didn't
Right.
have to rely on nobody if I wanted to stay home and make something I
You
could,
could make something.
or if I met somebody, wanted just to impress somebody,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay,
make
all
this
right,
or make
yeah.
that.
No, that's a
Invite
good
somebody,
story. I like that.
Yeah.
And
it became your career?
just became my thing, yeah. I started, I did a bunch of different things in high school, and I landed in a kitchen in Ocean City, and from there on out, I just fell in love with just working in a restaurant, hands-on with everything, and
Okay.
making everything.
You like Joe's La Roma? Does he treat you
It's
good?
fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, you could say whatever you want to about him now. He's not here. No?
No, I love it.
Okay.
It's one of the best places I think I've ever
thank you.
worked for, honestly. Some of the best people I've worked for, the best owners. I mean,
We do
I
love
could
him.
see that.
can't beat it. It treats
We
you
only-
like family. Every day it's something new, and loves teaching, loves showing everybody how to make,
that's the
how
way
to make
it
new
ought to be.
things and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Jimmy's doing all the work, so I will hand you the vanilla.
And then
so
next,
that-
just a splash of
I-
vanilla. You're doing wonderful.
Do you
over
make
here.
this much of a mess when you do it?
Oh, I do. Probably even a bigger mess. And then a little vanilla.
Oh, don't set the bar higher for me. I'll
Oh, I'm
reach for
not.
that.
And then now we will
Oh, you
add
can put the
in
blueberries in, or the blackberries.
Now, I don't want to mess
in.
those up, do
Oh,
I?
it does not matter.
It's okay if I mash them?
It messes. It does not matter if you mash them up.
Okay, all right.
Just
All
more
right, then.
flavor.
Well, I have some incorporation to do here, Lisa. What do you think we ought to do?
I think we ought to take a little break,
I think it's a great
come
idea.
back, and learn more about this New York style cheesecake with blackberries, and then talk a little bit about Joe's La Roma. Stick around. DelmarvaLife will be right back. Everything's coming together perfectly in the DelmarvaLife kitchen as we get ready to dive into this New York style Blackberry cheesecake. Leading the charge is sous chef Brett Dudley of Joe's Roma in Fruitland. Also, second in command, Jimmy Hoppa.
So if you're the sous chef, does that make me the sous chef?
I mean, it sounds like it.
I mean, something I'm a boy named Sue. I don't know if that's... Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead. So what have we got so far?
So right now we just mixed everything together, all the ingredients, and once it's all together, you just basically want to put it in the cheesecake pan.
Okay.
Got the crust, and just go ahead, dump that out, put that in there.
And you're going to cook this?
Yeah, you cook it. So you want to cook it nice, low and slow. You don't really want to cook it too high because it'll brown the top and it just won't come out right. So basically, like I cook it personally, I cook it around 260, 270 for around 2 hours.
Low. Yeah.
Yeah, and you make sure to get the sides. There's no gaps in there.
Does it smell good when you cook it?
Fills the house. It's amazing. Don't want to leave. You don't want to leave. And basically that's it. Then you just want to sit, kind of try to shake a little bit, try to get as much as the air out. And
why is the air a big deal?
It's not too big of a deal. It'll cause more cracks. If you want like a more flat surface, a prettier one,
okay,
then you want to try to get as much air as you can.
Gotcha.
So that way when you take it out and it doesn't break when it goes back down.
So can I eat this one now?
I would not
raw
recommend
eggs in
it with the eggs, but I mean, I used to eat cake mix as a kid, so. You know,
Yeah.
Have you got anything else that we can maybe?
How about this right here?
Okay.
That one we can dig right
Talk
into.
me into it.
That one we could dig right into. That
You
one
got
we
that?
just need a knife for.
Ooh, I think we could scrounge up a knife or two. What do you think, Jimmy?
If I incorporated too many air bubbles in this one's going to be my fault if it cracks, right? So if you see this again and there's cracks in it, it's air bubbles by Jimmy Hoppa.
Okay, does that work? You need
That
a
would be
bigger
perfect.
Knife? I'm just gonna
Thank
get
you,
a plate.
thank you.
Yep, and a fork.
Thank you.
Take it like that.
And of
Cut
course,
it.
obviously, you want it to cool down.
Yes.
Because cheesecake is best cold.
Chilled, yes. So it's best to let it sit for, I'd say at least 4 hours, but normally I'd say at least 7 to 8, just to make sure it's cool, the middle set, it's not still warm or a little runny. And but you can give it 4 hours, and as long, you can eat it hot if you want. I mean, but
Lisa,
preferably
if we do one of these,
cold.
it's going to have to stay at your house because I'll never be able to wait 4 hours.
All right, well,
Gotta
I'm
try
going in.
Let me know what you guys think.
All right, tell us again the best way to get to where Joe's Roma is.
So we're sitting right on Route 13 across from the food line in Fruitland. And best time to get to us, Wednesday through Saturday. I mean, if you can call, make a reservation, be a little easier so that way. Best way, so that way you don't have to worry about coming in, us being busy and overpacked. And
Right.
cheesecakes. The cheesecakes though, we're starting to do like 2 orders. So if you want to call in advance, give it like a 24, 36 hour advance, and we could a custom cheesecake, plain cheesecake, whatever, whatever you desire. And like I said, just give us around a day notice. So that way it's got time to cook, set. Everything's ready, but we are doing those. The prices vary, you know what I mean, depending on what kind you want and everything.
What
but
kind
we
you got?
are endless. I mean, the options are endless.
I mean, you got Blackberry here.
Blackberry. You guys tried the apple pie last week, I heard. I've done orange bourbon.
Right.
I've done blueberry.
bourbon.
Yeah, orange bourbon.
Ooh.
I've done espresso. The espresso one's really good. That's usually a big seller too. Espresso cheesecake.
You know he's trying to keep you talking so he can keep eating.
Oh yeah, I don't mind at all.
He's gonna ask you to talk about your childhood.
That's
again.
right. Yes,
So
I will.
hours are 4 to 11 Wednesday through Saturday, and like I said, normally you can usually just walk in, but you can do a reservation just in case if we're busy, if you're coming in around like dinner time, or if you think it's busy.
Bring your friends, it'll impress
Yeah,
them.
bring your friends. It's good. Everything's fun. You got family out front. Everyone takes care of you. It's fun. It's a good environment. Good people to be around. You feel like family when you're there.
And ask about his upbringing. He'll be glad to share it with you.
Brett, thank you so much for coming in on this Mamma Mia Monday.
I'm glad you guys had me. It's been a blast.